Hi, I'm Nikki with Divine Love and Healing. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I just wanted to do a quick video just to explain some of my services that I have available on the page, as well as some of the modalities that I've learned to help me in my healing journey. We're all in this together, and thank you very much for coming to my page and for coming to all of my lives. If you have been, or if you haven't been, welcome. I do live readings from with Oracle cards on Sundays. Sometimes I do take Sundays off because we all need time, to ourselves, and that's okay. So this is an all-inclusive space, and I accept every single one of you just the way you are. You're the good, the bad, the ugly. Um, Ultimately, we all have to accept who we are inside and outside and love ourselves unconditionally. And I hope with this channel, or with my page and my services, that I'm helping to have you learn how to heal yourself. And ultimately, we are responsible for our own journey, and we're responsible for our own healing. And the more healing that we do with ourselves, the better the outcome of our reality occurs. So ultimately, as above, so below, as within, so without. So getting into that, I would like to share. I'm about to burn some sage. What sage does, it's white sage. You can buy it in bundles like this, or I do offer this as a service. I would send you the whole smudging kit and explain exactly how to smudge your house. Just a quick demo, real quick. I just literally light it and wait until it catches a little bit fire. You don't want to be walking around with flame. So if it does catch fire, blow it out. But you keep it going by blowing on it. And you can take either a feather or just wand this around. And again, I will explain whenever if you have any questions, just message me. I'm always there for any questions. You know, Again, we're all on this journey together, so we all have to learn from someone. Um, Another tool that I use is Palo Santo, and it's called Holy Wood is the actual name. And so what the sage does is it removes negative energy. If your house feels stagnant, or if you're always in a bad mood and you need to lift your spirit, you can burn some sage, and it kind of helps take away the negative energy. Always have a window or door open whenever you're doing this, because you want that energy to go out. You don't want it to stay in your house. But the Palo Santo, what it does is it removes the negative as well as puts in positive. So these are two of the tools that I have used to help my energy, so I can feel better. And if I'm in a really bad mood or whatnot, we'll just come home and we'll light the Palo Santo or light the sage, and just put it all over our body, put it all over the house, and by the end we feel calm and relaxed, and it takes all that negative energy out. So another modality that I've used is stones. And so ultimately, we are vibration, and so is everything else on the 3D planet that you see. Stones and rocks carry energy in them, and they have different metaphysical properties. So I've got a couple that I'm going to show you today. Black obsidian is a very powerful stone. It's a potent cleanser, and so whenever you feel like there's something stuck, I'm not sure if you are familiar with the chakras, which I'll get into that in a little bit, but chakras are the energy center of our body. And so whenever there's something stuck in one of those chakras, what this can do is actually come in and help remove the negative out. It also it may assist in shielding you from negative energy. So if you carry it, I like to just I stick them on my body somewhere. Like if I'm going to work and I know that there's always a negative Nancy and I just need to, stay away, I will carry this stone with me in order to kind of put up a shield so it doesn't even come my way and that person doesn't even bother me. So you'll be surprised when you start working with stones and learning, the properties of it, how they can affect your day or, even your energy as well. So, another stone that I have here is rainbow moonstone. And you see that blue right there. I can't catch it in this light, but it flashes. This is actually a type of labradorite, and it's for the crown chakra, which is the one that connects you to source. So, and again, I'll explain the chakras in a little bit. It connects you to God. It connects you to that God energy, and so it also it helps the energies flow through us to, down to our core. A lot of women actually love this stone because it helps with hormonal balance as well as menstrual cycles. So, very good tool to have, especially for my PCOS ladies, which, some of you that are watching this may already know, but for the ones that don't, the reason why I have my beard is because I had PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome. I have done a video about that, as well as you can find many other resources about PCOS and what it does to women's bodies. So anyway, rainbow moonstone, very good tool to have in your toolbox. All right, and then the third one that I brought out tonight was rose quartz. This is a raw form, so if you notice that these are shiny and polished, these have been tumbled and already taken care of. This is actually raw, so it means it has not been tumbled at all or shined up. It's just in its chipped out of the ground and sent to me. So rose quartz is the stone of universal love. It restores trust and harmony in your relationships and encourages unconditional love. It also purifies and opens your heart at all levels to promote love, self-love, which number one, friendships, and deep inner healing and feelings of peace. And so that, again, another great tool to have. What they say you should do with rose quartz is actually sleep with it next to your bed. That way it can absorb, during the night, it can absorb into you and create that harmony with your heart. So it's a very beautiful stone. And they come in all shapes and sizes. You can get pendants as well as, tumbled or the raw as well. So, anyway, so that leads me to another service that I do offer. I can either talk with you and find out what's going on to, actually go out and look for you a specific stone for what you need. I'm always up for questions as well, but a service I do offer is where I will go and pick the stones out for you and send them to you as well. Again, we can talk about it, or I can intuitively pick for you in what I will ask the spirit guides to lead me to the stone that you are going to need for your journey. So again, that was another service that I offer on the page. When I speak of these services, also, you can go to my page, Divine Love Healing 77 on Facebook, and there is a book now, and you can actually hit that and it'll tell you all the services that I do offer. So this next service is not on my page yet, but it will be soon because I'm getting all my supplies and getting ready for the launch of these. But we are actually making pyramid organites. So orgon and organite energy, it's mixing stone and metal together in a poly resin, and I have many different shape molds. My favorite is the pyramid, though, because pyramid is a sacred geometry shape. And so we made these ourselves, And I can either, you can ask me for what you would like, and this is rainbow because I make everything rainbow. Excuse me. But I have many different stones with different metaphysical properties that we can put in yours, and we can work together to create your pyramid. I have diamonds, I have a whole bunch of different shapes. So I believe I can even do the spheres, so kind of like this one right here, but that one's crystal. So anyway, but organite, what it does is kind of like what the sage does, or if you remember those ion machines that used to pull in the negative ions and then push out positive, well, this does that with energy. So you can put this on top of your Wi-Fi router. The biggest thing, like I noticed, we used to sleep with our Wi-Fi router in our room. We were in a small apartment. There was no way around it. And I noticed I was mad a lot, and I didn't understand what was going on. It was because while I was sleeping, all of that energy from the Wi-Fi, because it stays on constantly, was going into our we were having interrupted sleep, as well as just not feeling right, just being angry. And so what I would do, aside from unplugging it at the time, is I set my organites on top of it, and it will absorb the energy and put out positive energy. And so it's kind of like a energy protector as well. um, I wouldn't carry these on yourself. It's kind of hard to carry, but we do make smaller versions. We have stars that we can make, and as you see, there's multiple different these ones I believe are K2 and pyrite, which is fool's gold. So, and it's funny they call it fool's gold because they actually just figured out that pyrite has properties where they can make it magnetic, and it can actually help to go into many different technologies. So, I don't know if you know, but like computers have a lot of gold because it connects the energy to each other. That's why they use those specific metals. So, but anyway, I can make we can get together and figure out. And again, just message me beforehand, before, that way I can know what we're doing, and we can create it together, and that way you can have a piece for yourself that's unique to you. And so, and I will smudge every stone and make sure that it's got great energy, and send it with love. But those are two options that will be coming very soon. So please message me if you're interested. That way I know, how many I'm about to have to get. So, and again, it's called an organite pyramid. And as you see, I have 6 different type of stones in there, as well as I have the option of putting in holographic glitter. But the glitter doesn't have to be in there, but I do use metals and stuff. Mostly we're using the pyrites, smashing that up and putting it in there. And again, I do have different options, so get with me and we can make something work for you. All right, so the main event. No, I I read oracle cards, and I'm in the process of learning the tarot cards that I have. So I do have those options of services on my you know on my page. Aside from the lives on Sunday night, those are free. But if you would like a more intense, in-depth conversation, I can either video chat you, or we can call regular phone. Either way, I like to video chat. That way I can get a feel for the energy, as well as the spirit guides like to tell me a little bit more whenever. So anyway, so I use multiple different decks for my lives especially, but whenever I'm doing the different services, I offer an hour as well as 30 minutes. But then I have some other ones on there that are like if you would like a card, just one card read, like not actually on a phone call, whatnot, I can pull a card specifically to your question and then send you the meaning and everything. It's not that expensive. I'm trying to keep my prices pretty low, so I want more people to benefit from it. That's why I do the lives, because ultimately it's not about money, but I have to make it to, you know you have to make money in order to live. So, anyway, so back to the cards. This is called the Work Your Light card, Oracle cards. I love it because of the roses. Part of my family name is Roses, but beautiful deck, as well as beautiful meanings, beautiful messages. So my spirit guides definitely work on me, or on all of them, but that one especially. So the next set of cards that I use is the Heal Yourself reading deck. And so I love these cards because they have not only the positive, but they have some negative aspects in it, and it you need to hear those negatives so that way you know what is meant to heal. And so the more you start working on yourself, and the more you start healing those negative sides, or those shadow work type sides, then you start to feel better, and your reality changes because you look at things differently. Then you're not stuck in your old hurt. So these cards are very beautifully drawn, and again, my spirit guides definitely love to see hole in the soul and sadness, like those it gets deep, but again, you have to heal those shadow sides of yourself, or else it doesn't work. You can't just always be light and love and everything. You have to embrace your whole being. So, and you're beautiful with your whole being. So okay, so the next set that I've been using on the lives, but they are an option, is the Crystal Angels deck. And so like those crystals there, they're just, it'll tell you which crystal would help you on your journey, as well as they give you a little bit about the cards themselves. So they're very beautifully drawn, and they have some great messages in there for you. So, all right. Now, whenever you do the hour reading, you also get a chakra balance. So, I was talking about the chakras slightly before. So, if you've ever seen like a picture kind of like this, where it's a body and then you see the circles of color, and it's always a rainbow. Those are the chakra energy centers. So we have your root chakra, which is red. That's going to be anything from childhood. That's going to be your basic foundation of life. That's going to be support, stability, love on a maternal, paternal. It's just anything you would think of what a baby needs: support, you know, roof over their heads, things like that. That's the red one, root chakra. Then we have the orange one, which is the sacral chakra. Sacral chakra is going to be anything that has to do with creativity, as well as the sexual. So think teen years. The sacral chakra is it's, think about that first love, learning the lessons of your first love, as well as when you start getting into your sexual nature. Creativity runs there because sex is an art. So it's telling you on that, the sacral chakra is it's about creativity and getting out there, and your passions. What are you passionate about? So that runs hand in hand. Excuse me. So the third one is going to be your solar plexus, and that is yellow. Solar plexus is going to be your energy center. That is, when you get that gut feeling something's not right, that's your solar plexus telling you, hey, girlfriend, or hey, boyfriend, it is time to figure this out because something's not right. It also tends to be where we hold energy for other people. So if you're in a bad relationship and you've got all that hurt and that anger and you're still holding on to it, you hold on to it on your gut. And that could be reasons why you're physically manifesting weight or issues with your stomach, because you're still not dealing with the past and healing from those circumstances. Um, the green, which is the next chakra, it's the heart chakra. So think of love, unconditional love for yourself and for others. We don't truly, we're our worst critic, and it shows in the heart. And so you've got to stop looking in the mirror and thinking, oh, I wish, I wish, I wish. Think, I am beautiful. I am, loved. I am worthy. That's a big one. I am worthy. So that's going to be about love unconditionally for yourself and others. So now the fifth chakra is going to be your throat chakra. It could be your mouth because that's where it comes from, but throat is speaking consciously, not just saying things because you're used to it, not just saying things because you want to hurt somebody. It's about learning to hold your tongue when you need to, not indulging in your personal stuff on Facebook, not indulging in gossip and stuff like that. It's communication at its highest level. Your higher self-conscious is that when you start speaking consciously, then you start being your authentic self too. It could be you're holding yourself back because you're afraid of what other people might think if you say that, or if you do, so it's about being conscious about the way that you talk about others and talk about yourself. So all right, so the sixth one is going to be your third eye. That is your intuition. That is the knowing of what is going on. More than the gut, that is the I know it. So it's connecting with your dreams. It's connecting with your ability to, honestly, your ability to recognize situations before they happen. Oh, I've been in this situation before. This is how I reacted before, and this is how I'm going to react now. It's the knowing. So, and the final, which I say final, but there's honestly, I think there's like 13 plus actual chakras because they go extend past your head. But the ones in your body, this is the seventh one, and it's the purple one. Or I'm sorry, this was indigo and this is violet. So red, orange, yellow, green, blue, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. There you go. So indigo is the third eye and the violet is the crown chakra. So crown is your connection to source, God, universe, higher self-conscious, anything in the spiritual realm. That is your connection. So if there is any blockages going through your whole body, from trauma, from past lives, from just the way you treat yourself, if there's blockages, then you're going to have physical ailments that happen in that general region, as well as you'll feel, say you were always told to shut up as a kid, and so now you have a hard time telling what you have to say. So that would be a blockage in your throat chakra, and it's time to heal that and know that what you're saying is worth it, and you are worthy of saying that. So again, with the hour session, you get a chakra blockage. So what I do is I pull usually two cards. It depends on what the spirit guides. So I just go into it with what I plan, and sometimes the spirit guides will throw another one in there. So anyway, and it'll tell you exactly what you need to work on, what things you need to focus on in order to clear those chakras, as well as what color of chakra maybe you need a stone. That's another thing. The chakras and the stones go together as well, because the colors really have to do with there's some variations, don't get me wrong, but like the red jasper is going to be for the red root chakra, the orange carnelian sacral chakra, yellow sunstone you know, is the lost my word, sorry, solar plexus. So the solar plexus, but and so on and so on. But there's variations, like pink is for heart, even though it's green, so it can change as well. So anyway, but I will include that in the paid sessions as well. So I just wanted to give you a run through of some of those cards. Another service, and I'm almost done now, but the other service that I do offer is I have the Pride Tarot deck. Again, I'm still learning these, so bear with me if this is the service that you choose. You know, I'm still working on learning the cards and everything, but I guarantee that you will have an amazing reading no matter what service, or, you know, you will always be in great hands whenever you choose my services. So, anyway, the Pride deck. So, this was done by many different artists. And so it has a different you pull 7 cards for the rainbow, and each one has a meaning, like what's going on in your life, what needs healing, the sunlight that needs to be shown on your life. So sorry, I'm reading these backwards. What in nature needs to be done, what will bring you serenity, and what your spirit is telling you. So that is the Rainbow Tarot pull, or the read. So anyway, and all of the prices are on the page. I just wanted to give you a rundown of what all I offer here on the page, other than the lives. I do appreciate every single one of you for coming into the lives. I will try to be more diligent at it, trying